Hello, very well. Welcome to this is the Woman Agenda channel live here on our Woman Agenda channel on YouTube. A very good afternoon to you guys from the UK. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday, Good Friday. If you're in the UK, then it is a Easter long weekend. Hope you guys staying all safe and keep everyone's loved ones safe as well. This is the Today Show here on the Woman Agenda channel. And these are our top headlines for today. If you want to get in touch, first of all, get in and you want to be featured on the Woman Agenda channel, get in touch, talentspotlight309 at gmail.com. That's talentspotlight309 at gmail.com. It will be scrolling all through the program like it always does. And if you want to sponsor us, promote your product on the Woman Agenda channel, the channel which promotes female talent in any area, in all areas, we will have some very nice interviews with book writers and music artists coming up very soon. Stay tuned. This is the headlines. The top headlines coming up. Saudi women and men can now apply for military jobs. Now British cycling U-turn freezes trans women. And Asda has been accused of exploiting female shop. Now, actually, we will actually start off with Asda first of all. Now, this is a big headline coming up. Daily Recorder UK has reported this. The supermarket giant Asda has been accused of exploiting female shop staff by offering them a smaller pay rise than male colleagues. Now we know this is a big news because in the UK we always get told that there's no gender discrimination when it comes to pay, but the Daily Record has shown this that there is biased towards the female women when it comes to pay. Now the GMB Scotland Union has hit out after the increased hourly rate highlighted differences between people who work in stores and in distribution centres. At the start of April, Asda retail staff, mostly women, were given a 3.6% increase in pay, taking them to £9.66 per hour. But warehouse workers, predominantly men, are continuing to negotiate their pay hike and have just rejected an offer between 6.5 and 7.5%. That would have taken the wage up to 11.98 per hour. Now, the GMB said that this offer would widen the gender pay gap, and which has already seen the supermarket in the midst of a legal battle with female workers, claiming they pay less than their male colleagues. The bitter row centers on claim women workers are owed up to $8 billion in back pay. Last year, thousands of supermarket workers won court in the long-running saga. The court upheld an earlier court ruling that lower-paid shop staff, mostly women, can compare themselves with higher-paid warehouse workers who are mostly men. GMB scholar Robert Davies said, as the retail staff are being exploited and undervalued every hour of every working day, 10 of thousands of workers, women, are being paid less than a tenner an hour for their basic rate of pay, up to £3 an hour less than their male equivalents. Asda needs to value their workers properly with pay increase that tackles soaring inflation, and they need to take full responsibility for their chronic sex discrimination by settling their equal pay liabilities, which could easily run into billions of pounds. Last week, the supermarket chairman, Lord Stuart Rose, slammed the UK government for thin-eared and slow response to UK's cost of living crisis. And the headlines which we were discussing, Saudi men and women now can apply for military jobs. So that's some good news there in Saudi Arabia, that the women can join the military. Now, this was reported by SaudiGazette.com that the opening of admission and unified recruitment for military jobs for Saudi men and women now. Application can be submitted to join military services from the rank of soldier to sergeant. The ministry said in a statement issued on Saturday that registration application would commence on April the 10th. The ministry invited those who wish to join the armed forces to visit its unified admission portal to know details about the military jobs, terms and conditions, and procedures for application and admission. It is noteworthy that the Minister of Defense opened its military sectors for both men and women in February 2021. It is also noted that the military ranks from soldier to sergeant are available in the Saudi Arabian Army, Royal Saudi Air Defense, Royal Saudi Navy, Royal Strategic Missile Force, and the Armed Forces Medical Services. Now, all applicants must fulfill certain criteria, including a clean personal record and be medically fit for service. This report. And British Cycling has done a U-turn now and has freezed trans women. Now let's see what's that exactly about there. Now, reported by TheGuardian.com, the trans women are no longer able to compete in elite female events run by British Cycling after the organisation performed a significant U-turn and suspended its transgender policy. The Guardian understands that the decision was taken by British Cycling's board of directors after numerous members and voices within the sport raised concern that trans women such as Emily Bridges, who broke the national junior 25-mile record as a male before transitioning, would have an unfair advantage in the female category. British Cycling also confirmed they were concerned that transgender policy, which was only ratified in January, did not match the guidance from the Sports Council Equality Group, SCEG, which was based on an 18-month review of the science. However, Bridges' mother, Sandy Civilian, quickly expressed her frustration, tweeting, "Dumped by email, we just received this in our inbox. We will be making a statement at some point during the next 24 hours." Under British Cycle's previous policy, trans women were allowed to compete if they reduced their testosterone levels between 5 and mol for a 12-month period. However, the emergence of Bridges, who began hormone therapy last year as part of her gender dysphoria treatment raced in men's event until February, has led to a hasty rethink. And the 21-year-old was due to compete in her first race in the female category at the British National Omnium Champions last Saturday before cycling governing body, the UCI, blocked her as she was still registered as a male athlete for international competitions. So these are the top stories, the top female stories on the Woman Agenda channel. Thank you very much for watching the today's show. If you want to get in touch with us on our social media channels, very easy to do so. This is the way you do it. On Twitter, it is that Raju at Female Spotlight. That's the Twitter handle, and Facebook is still the same, Woman Talent Podcast. Type it in and we will appear. Our channel will appear. Not me personally. I wish. And so that is that. Like I said, you can get in touch with us, talentspotlight309@gmail.com, like everyone else is doing so. And if you want to advertise your products and services, get in touch as well. And if you want to have a live interview with us, and you can contribute, or if you want to be a co-presenter, same email address, talentspotlight309@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. We will hopefully have another program later on today as well. Have a nice Good Friday if you're in the UK or Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. And if you're everywhere else, hope your Friday goes nice and steady and you head towards the weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Please do click on the subscribe icon. I will leave you with it.